1. Cue nagging. One of the biggest problems is cue nagging. Cue nagging is when your dog doesn't respond to a cue, so you keep repeating it. This often happens with the word come. You say it, your dog doesn't obey, so you keep saying it. Pretty soon, your dog doesn't pay attention until you've said the word 5 or 6 times. By repeating the cue, you've taught your pet that he doesn't have to respond right away, and your cue is now come, come, come. It's imperative to say the cue just once. If your dog is distracted, and you don't think he's listening, it's better not.
2. Clues poisoning. Condition poisoning is another trap many first-time trainers fall into. This happens when you accidentally associate a sign or behavior with something your dog views negatively, so he stops responding. For example, you finally taught your dog to come, but now, you're using it to call him for a bath, something he hates. You call him, he comes and you proceed to bathe him. The next day, you ask your dog to come and he hesitates. He might not come back at all. If there is something your dog really dislikes, avoid using cues in relation to that activity when you first start training. Once this password is boosted, you might be able to get away with it, but not when it learns the password.
3. A failure to practice between classes. Failing to practice between training sessions is also a big mistake owners make. Practice makes perfect, we all know that, and it certainly applies to dog training. If you attend a class once a week, that is not enough time to create a well-behaved dog. Make sure you practice every day, but for short stretches. Dogs have the mindset of a human toddler and, like toddlers, their attention spans can be short. For most puppies, you will have better success with 5 to 10-minute sessions. Make sure you have the right training supplies and training treats at home. For useless repetition. Another don't in dog training, doing the same thing over and over, but expecting a different result. If you keep trying the same training method but your dog doesn't get the cue, stop. Evaluate your pet's responses and come up with a new plan. Finally, don't train when you're in a bad mood. Our patience tends to wear thin when we're grumpy, and we're more likely to get mad at our dog for not getting it right on the first try. If you've had a bad day at work, play with your dog or spend some time snuggling. This is healing for both of you.